All right, you see these awesome pieces hanging down like this? You see all this movement in the hair, you see all the flipping and stuff like that. Why is that happening? It's all because the hair is layered. And I don't know what's going on, but there's so much attention based around layering, which is a technique that is designed to remove weight in the hair. I don't know what's going on, but everybody is so obsessed with layers now because I guess from maybe watching a lot of my videos, you're starting to realize that your hair may need to be layered. So if your hair is just all one length, meaning from here all the way down, all the way down, all the way down, that's the reason why you're not getting any sort of volume, any sort of texture, any sort of movement. It's just all being weighed down because your hair has no layers. Now, who does layering work for? Layering is designed to remove weight. So if you're somebody who does not have a ton of weight in your hair, then layering is more of a technique that's going to help you achieve a certain hairstyle. If the layering is done incorrectly, it could actually make your hair look thin. It can make it look like you have less hair, and it could be a complete crime scene on your head. You do not want to get your hair layered by someone who has no idea how to work with fine hair, because male or female, you're gonna be in some serious trouble, okay? Working with fine hair is really an art, and I've layered hundreds, if not thousands of heads over the years that have fine hair, but you have to treat it really specifically, a certain way. Now, layering is great for someone who's got maybe straight hair, wavy hair, curly hair. All that's gonna do, and what layering does, is it expands the style. It gives you movement, it gives you texture, it gives you volume. You need to have layers in your hair if you are looking for any sort of what I just mentioned, like styles like this. All right, see all these flips? Now, what you need to understand, and this is kind of funny actually, look at this hair sticking straight out from the head like this. It's like a darn antenna, all right? You can see that this hair, it looks long here, but when you hold it up, it only goes about right here. So the layering creates all different lengths and textures throughout the whole perimeter. When you hold this all down, and this is when it's cut, and again, I've got hundreds upon hundreds of videos on how to layer hair here on my channel. When you hold this hair down, you're like, whoa, that's pretty long. But watch this. Watch what happens when I bring it back and scrunch it. It goes all the way back up to here, all right? Here, and then shrinks up, depending on the style that you want. In the back here, see how it's all flipped up? Now this is obviously shorter than it is up here, but in order to achieve this type of style and these flips, this has to be shorter and then work back into longer throughout the front. This is also slick behind the ear, like this. So this slick back behind the ear allows to have, again, this be a bit more tame. So say, for example, if you're like, oh, my hair is really, really thick, and you want to have something closer to the head but have this flip, there you go. Now watch this. Let me take this piece here and bring it all the way down. This hair goes all the way down to the chin. Look at that, but see how it jumps back up? And there we go. Now we're back behind the ear again. Same thing on this side. You want to go behind the ear, then tuck it right behind the ear, and then you're going to be able to see all these flips and things like that, which is awesome. I know a lot of people like, oh my gosh, I would love to have this haircut. This is something that you just don't walk into a barber shop hoping for or expecting. You need to find someone who really understands men's hair or women's hair or just hair cutting in general, and they're going to take their time. All right, you may be paying a higher premium, which in all honesty doesn't necessarily mean you're gonna get a better haircut, but the more time someone spends on your hair, AKA like maybe 45 minutes to an hour, maybe the haircut's $60, $70, $100, whatever it is, look up the reviews of the person who's gonna be cutting your hair before you even before you book anything. Find someone who has pictures like this on their Instagram page, on their TikTok, whatever it is, on the website. You can't just cold call a salon or a barber shop and just, hey, I want an appointment. And you walk in with this beautiful head of hair and you get completely butchered. Okay, it's taking a risk. You want a good haircut, you have to go to somebody who knows what they're doing, okay? So, layering really is important for, lots of hairstyles. If you're somebody who your hair is too thick, it's a great technique. Now, if you don't want to see hair flipping up and hair all over the place, either have your hair super, super short or don't layer it. It's that simple. You could have a one length, undercut or a one length bob down to here or something. Just don't get a lot of layers because your hair will stick up and flip up and do all sorts of things, especially if it's layered improperly. Let me know in the comments below if you've ever had a haircut that was really bad and then your hair just started to have it started to lay really weird, right? It had some weird wave that never happened before or something hole in your head. I've experienced in the past, it's taken me sometimes a year to grow out a wonky haircut. Somebody that did a butcher job on a client of mine in the past, or something that's happened where I couldn't get to cut that person's hair, they got a haircut. And whatever that stylist or barber did was so bad, especially in one particular area, it would take months and months, if not a year, for it to grow back out to normal. So let me know in the comments below if you've ever had a bad haircut that took forever to grow out. And you're just like, oh, what the heck did that person do to my hair to make it look so bad? Let me know in the comments below. If you're interested in purchasing any of my products, use code YouTube20 at shop.thesalonguy.com. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.